BDXCon is coming to Berlin. Sign up now to get early access to tickets and a 20% discount. These tickets will go fast, so don't miss out.
Epirus, Macedon, Dacia, and Rome have all joined forces against Egypt. It's all these wars going on from east to west. I mean, is there a peaceful area on the map? Celticia Britannic War, so they have decided to attack Britannia.
Knock knock, who's here? The 10th Legion, hi.
Yeah, hello, your land is ours now.
Oh, yup.
There we go. Kaiser Yuan's rage quit.
Oh my!
My
what
word.
has happened here? Why has the Kaiser decided to
rage quit?
To ascend?
Yes, I mean, usually you only do that when you're losing.
He's rage quitting because it's too easy for him. That's what it is. It's easy mode for him.
I'm surprised he doesn't rage quit every stream we've done. He is rather partial to these games, I've noticed. He seems to have that natural knack. I mean, really quiet guy, you know, unassuming and turning him in the office. He didn't realise he's going to turn into a complete beast the minute he's stuck in front of a computer in a multiplayer
Talking
game.
About complete beasting, it's all going on over here in India now. We were talking about the factions earlier on, and it has kicked off. Moira at war with, well, everyone around them, but it seems the factions have formed into fighting blocks now. Atropatene being sandwiched once again between Armenia and Parthia.
Good luck to them.
But is it a case of them being sandwiched or them just being joyous that they can fight in any direction?
Oh, yeah, they have them exactly where they want them.
So if we get a quick look at this, so it's the Armenian Atropatene War. Armenia has decided to be the aggressor here.
Sidestep. He's another one looked like such a nice boy.
Such a bad boy.
Maybe it's aggression like the last time there was some spies doing some...
Potentially.
And usually it's passive aggression around this office, so you know.
That's very Swedish, you know.
Oh, very. But I thought that Bactria and Atropatene were meant to be, you know, true blue in it together, but they're not helping out in this war
like
here.
Yep.
No,
and you can see steady advances from Parthia already, just basically pillaging.
Chilling up the Indus. You know.
Yeah, they're making their way in with the battles coming
until
in.
they get kicked by Atropatene.
Our side may lose, they say, as...
it's actually
Atropatene
that may lose.
Why would this be? Inferior commander, inferior army.
And what about the technology?
Perhaps all of Black Ninja's gloating about superiority over Saxons has a bit of meat to it. Let's see the fight between them.
I think
I'm not going to fight at this rate.
I think we better report a tooltip error there. Tooltip reversed.
Let's get the true facts here,
I got
right?
my enemy's tooltip.
Not too shabby with their tech. 21 almost across the board. Yep. Religion's just a trifling matter. So to be fair, right, Atropatene is a bit behind on the tech advances here.
Yeah, but what's he got an army-wise there? He's got hefty.
He's got elephants, right? That's what matters, right?
No camels, though, which I feel is a rookie mistake.
Indeed.
Power of camels.
Power camels.
Like, how's the old sidestep doing?
Yes, well, he's fighting it out, that much is for
that
sure,
is
but he's bringing the numbers for sure.
That's
Armenia putting the major.
A lot of Armenians there. I was trying to remember which country he was, because those flags were just...
A bit outside your
my comfort zone.
So fast with those numbers.
Yeah, I
don't know.
They brought in a whole lot this time.
But he's taking casualties.
Yeah, loads of heavy
infantry. That's kind of traditional in battles.
Yeah, no, I mean much faster than the other side.
Yeah, so when you engage in the battles instead of running away,
it's amazing.
Tend to face a few casualties. That said, it's the Armenian manpower that is the morale for Armenia that is getting tanked here, but I think it's a case of if you just keep throwing warm bodies at the issue.
Yeah, it appears to be working there, plus an awful lot of elephants. That is a veritable hell.
That's a lot of
That's
elephants.
more than one piano out of the looting.
I think they've got the discipline on their side to do the Atropatenes here, so that's certainly helping them in the matter.
Impressive how much we can resist with
Yeah, but there's only two of them left now. There's a couple of light infantry boys there just holding the line.
They probably got all drummed up by watching the film 300 before jumping into this battle.
I mean, very good for the numbers. Kind of impressive.
We're having it pointed out that even the Cats has blue flames.
Cat's actually gone to war with
Ever the one that likes his single player, he has gone back to war against the D-Note in Egypt, and he is progressing massively We got Epirus notably holding the back foot whilst
yep.
it's Macedon taking up the front.
Yes,
Yeah,
he's,
exactly.
But
he's sending the
nonetheless,
doctor in front.
this is still the Epirate Egyptian war.
So
They'll take
remember
all
that
the...
when you're casting a vote for Warmonger.
He brought the fight. The fight just wasn't really his.
Yes, the fight kind of just passed him by. You
Yeah.
know, it's like you.
He signed the papers.
Oh, what do we have
wow.
here? An offer of peace from the power of Egypt. They're offering us the following terms. Egyptian North Phoenicia to Epirus.
Can you actually just give the land to Macedon instead? That would be hilarious.
That would be
Well
quite-
done, You have fought well, Macedon.
Yes,
Yeah.
we consider you worthy of peace. Oh,
Yes.
wait.
Oh, but he's
Now that
piling
is-
it all together,
That is
right?
a lot of Egyptians there.
Oh, and then they're walking like Egyptians, but can the Macedons resist?
Yes, it's more Egyptians than you can possibly imagine.
I can imagine a lot of them. I saw the Prince of Egypt. It was
So
lot of
far, upper
so far,
discipline.
yeah, but I
That's-
There's a
think
bunch of
the
reinforcements
Macedons
coming.
themselves.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yes,
that's
and
fight.
Egypt is going with the power of the moose,
Yes.
which is not to be underrated. You know, as a power totem animal goes, you know, underrated.
That is impressive. Well, anyway, I will leave you guys to it. I think I'm wanted on some very secretive for MP beta, so...
Okay, but
But it's not much of a
you
secret
can-
now
you
that
can
you've
return.
told everyone. But
I mean,
you can-
I come and by just to check if America's back on the map, but I guess
No,
there's nothing
You
happening.
need to go back
so-
to one of your little zoos where you will be observed and fed little carrots and such.
That would be shameful.
Yep.
Shameful display.
Yeah, I would prefer even to be Roman at this point.
Oh well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. All right.
See you
Oh,
guys.
whoa, that's a lot of reinforcements.
That
got in
was
there.
a lot, right?
That is a lot
The
But Egypt has
Egyptians
camels. Oh my God,
and the
camels let me down.
camels are being forced away here,
Yes,
right?
that's clearly.
Bug.
Bug.
I mean, I wouldn't really trust this guy with my army, honestly. Right?
Oh,
What do
no,
we have?
He's
Recklessly
well
confident.
groomed, you know. I mean, considering some of the beards I've seen in this game, that's a bit of effort there in the old grooming.
Yeah.
Well, this one has no beard.
Yeah, but look at that
Perhaps-
haircut. Damn hippie.
Yeah, perhaps less
And we have
trustworthy.
Bactria letting us know that they won the Olympics.
Who
Well,
did?
good for you. Trinchangula.
Ah, well,
Oh, crap.
congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you will be. We will expect a cup of urine at the end there for drug testing. But,
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it doesn't look too good for Egypt there. They've been sent packing. Their offer of giving a province. Okay, right. I want to get another snapshot over how things
Yeah.
are going in the further east,
Well,
not necessarily the
Hanira, and
far
Shola
east.
are making their sweet advance, right?
Yeah, I mean Moira's getting a bit ravaged here. Not even outnumbered, but certainly outgunned by.
Hanuradapura.
Thank you.
No worries.
There we
That
go.
place.
Right. Even a mass.
23,000 elephants.
Even a massive elephants is not enough.
That is a
Remember
lot
the
of
sweet
elephants.
general from Moria? The
Uh,
leader of Moria.
Let's assume that I
Tag to
did.
his insane stats. Oh, he's changed his stats. Good.
Insane
Yeah.
stats.
Remember, last session he was at 17, but I think
Check
that's
the
finally...
father.
Yes, here we go.
Or something like that. No,
Right.
he had a staggering amount.
How about this guy? Maybe you mean
Perhaps that was this guy.
Ubhaka Shishunaga.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
already miss Sad Shams though.
I'm
Sad Shams
Sad
was
Shams.
the guy.
There
to
we
know.
go. Sad Shams. There we go. Thank you. There were modifiers, says Black
Yes.
Ninja. Thank you, Black
Oh
Ninja.
man. Yeah, I can't remember who Sad
Oh,
Shams was.
Dino
but
saying he can't hire Mercs. I'm not sure why. It's a button
maybe-
disabled
maybe,
or something.
Maybe goes against his creed. I don't know. He left them a bad Yelp review after he tried to hire them and
Yes.
put down the peasant revolt. But when they all just died, he was maybe put off. But that was one of the changes done for Mercs. They slowly build up the morale after you buy them to save you just suddenly going boom.
Yo.
I think I will instantly win this conflict. So,
Pretty much.
I was
Then-
wondering if we'll do a Sunset
And we have
Invasion
a
DLC.
message in the hotline from the Kaiser saying, "These damn Germans won't steal any of my eagles."
I don't. Oh.
Oh, Sebastian, back
my
at it again.
Who declared on who, though?
There we go. So Azaral, who didn't get involved in the early wars, probably thinking, he won't notice me if I just stand
No,
completely
he
still.
was involved in the previous war and just got absolutely
Oh, the Romans decided
hammered
to.
by
Yes, the Rome's decided to come on in.
Yep.
Yes,
Also,
this is
I
what happens.
disagree with your facts there.
I see Rome is attacking him for failing to attack him.
Yes, yes.
For crimes against peace, or crimes against war.
It
Peace
appears
peace crimes there. Yes.
for the Kaiser, there's no kill like overkill. He's mobilizing a whole load of his legions, ready to rock and roll. But what will the Karlberg do here? Is he going to?
Probably the best backstab in the world.
Well, he's too busy for the war because he's taking on
Bastarnia. Yep.
More like being taken on by Bastarnia.
Oh boy.
Not quite the battles on the scale of what we see to the near and far east, but
Is that Bjorn B's armies marching in there?
we've got Macro.
yes.
Bastarnia. Here we go, Sonia. Is it their time to
But who are they
strike?
attacking?
But they have a black flag. What's happening there?
What is going on, Bjorn B? Fill us in with the deets. He's
Doing some movements.
just on
army
tour,
movements.
right?
Yeah, Bjorn B on tour.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's going for a Swedish Pomerania here, a bit early, but a bit out of season. But no, he's just exiled and having a stroll around the place. I am as baffled as you are, but
Well, I'm sure Bjorn will fill us in. I'm just.
well, perhaps you can
Yes, I can
hit up
definitely reach out to him.
the bear, so we can figure out what is going on.
Can we
but-
release the game now and secretly send to fans? No. No.
well, I mean, we could, but we
well,
won't.
These Kaiser Johann doesn't true speak. Someone says.
Manap22 is excited at the prospect of Swedish Pomerania. There's no Sweden and there's no Pomerania, but Marco is bringing the fight back against Basta. Is that because Suonia's getting... Oh, okay, right. Don't want to tear you away too much from whatever hot goss you got going on there. But we
Bjorn
got
B.
the Northern War, and Bjorn B has decided to get involved. And he's slugging it out against Marcomania.
He is
and,
siding with Bletonesia
Basta.
and Celticia.
Basta's in here. So, Bjorn B, make us proud. He's down. He is investing in Swedish Pomerania in a way that no Proto-Swede has ever done before. He's got his armies all ready for it. 100,000 men ready to reinforce as well. Is this going to be enough, though? Because Macromania...
No, Macromania is not going to survive that war.
Well, not with
In sheer
manpower like
numbers,
that.
when it comes to manpower, when it comes to Dosh.
But they were victorious in this battle against 100 light cavalry, so it's anyone's game, is what I'm saying. Bjorn B for Warmonger, says Test Hamster in the chat.
Damn right. I'd like to see one Bjorn B. We have a lot of Warmonger at one point. I think we have the Grug, we have Stacy, which has a few who has a few points.
I think Mr. Roger got a lot of early points.
Sir Rogers is right now number 2, straight after.
You're getting less and less subtle at correcting me on the Mr. Rogers, Sir Rogers.
No. Now I'm not subtle anymore. I'm taking out the gloves, man.
So what's going to happen here, right? You said that you don't think Macromania's got it in them. Well, they're bringing up the numbers here.
Yes,
and
they
think when they can win this, they're going in for it. But oh wow, that is a significant lack of morale. Okay, but they got the reinforcements in, and holy
but
moly!
Look at that. Bjorn B is taking out
Bjorn
the other
B's got the
stacks.
interception and the reinforcement and more reinforcement. If he can keep this battle going on, he's bringing it all in. But so is the Macromanias.
This is a bad move from Bjorn B. He should have kept to picking up few stacks around that main stack, because it's not necessarily a good thing just to keep piling on your army like
well,
that.
especially when the enemy's piling in more than he can.
No,
Fairly evenly divided army, but he hasn't got the numbers here. They're getting slaughtered.
And we have a message.
The power of Rabbit is not helping them against the power of bigger Rabbit.
Message from the Black Ninja. Rip Atropatini got land. Yay! Feels good.
I missed that entirely. Something about Atro?
Yeah, Atropatini is no more.
Aww.
Well, it's still there, Black
I mean,
Ninja.
it's there, but it's in a
big
bit
liar.
of a chokehold, right? His name's still just as big as before, but hey, that's some good curves there on the Black Ninja. Can't even make out the numbers now.
Wow,
99, 39. So yeah, credit to them. They finally managed to break the back of Tropatain, who proved to be very, very tricky foe for some time.
And what is Bjorn B doing? I had such high hopes for him.
I mean, he's still got the manpower, he's still
And
got
still
the
has the
money,
dash,
but
yeah.
I think he just couldn't organize his armies in the face of the maniacs in Marco.
Why is Black Ninja telling me to love him? Look
back.
at that. Britannia has decided to conquer land up there in Swonia. This is not looking good for Bjorn B.
Well, he said he was going to do something.
Bjorn,
but
oh,
this
Bjorn.
is-
Though sweet routes you got there, like sweet roads. Good stuff.
Oh, I was about to compliment the roads here.
Yeah. Good stuff. I like that.
Probably better roads than Denmark has right now, so it's not too shabby. Hold on, does it run all the way? Oh, he wanted to show the great brotherhood, almost blood bonding between the Swedes and the Danes by having a paved road of friendship
From Birka
from
to
this place.
Anglia. Sure.
Sorry,
And-
no Swedes within earshot to know or care where these places really are in contemporary times, but from the concentration of Swedes, the concentration of Danes, Friendship Road has been erected by Bjorn and is now being littered with bodies of the proto-Swedes as the Suonian...
Friendship battle.
Yeah. As usual, the proto-Brits have just come in to ruin everything, and I just
Which is a shame.
love how they're just
such a shame.
killing
Bjorn B was
each
on
other.
such a good run, but still.
The
Ooh,
ro-
Egypt is dead, says the D note.
dead. Well, I mean, they still have more land than they
No, because
started with.
the Kaiser
but-
is attacking Egypt.
That's another way to read it, okay?
Yeah.
I would have thought Kaiser would be one for an evener fight, but he picks up just after.
I mean, we just
Macedon
got a
Empress had their way.
message from the Kaiser himself. Where is he? There we go. I want some Egyptian bread now.
Egyptian bread. Well, there's plenty of that stuff going around.
Enjoy
here.
that bread basket, boy.
Actually, he produces quite a lot of it, but I think he trades it away currently, which does make a great deal of sense. But I get the feeling that Egypt is about to feel the
To have a good
pain
night? Okay, sorry.
of. It's nowhere near nighttime, Rod.
No, you don't know the song. Okay, it's fine.
I don't know many songs. I'm more of an Eiffel 65 enthusiast.
Oh, really?
I meant to mention this earlier on, but I got a friend who watches these things, and when we were on holiday, I kept bringing up Eiffel 65, and he absolutely hated it. So I'm just trying to slip references to them every so often into these streams. And if you go back through the past 10 weeks of it, you'll probably find references here and there if you're a true dedicated Eiffel 65 enthusiast.
Okay, interesting.
Both of you out there.
Oh, Kenzo.
Good times. Anyway, I completely missed what you were saying there.
Saying that I'm silly. Yes.
You are pretty silly there, much like
silly.
Egypt's defense force right now.
Wow,
Because
that's a burn.
I mean, what can they really respond with here? They sent out their navy, but as we've seen before, people are just not keeping up
No.
with Rome's ability
Yeah.
to have their own nostrum.
Yeah. Listen to this. Listen to that
That's a good
sweet
way.
sound of people dying on that boat.
I mean, to be fair, they're kind of losing ships in equal harmony here. But, actually, 8-3. Wow,
Ooh.
Rome really did not put the right guy in charge for their navy.
No.
So they're taking a lot higher losses than I think they would like to. If we check
That
this
is
out
true.
from Rome's point of view, who's this joker? Baliaton Ahirom. Well, at least he's got Rom in his name, but really... Oh, they imprisoned Sosimus.
Oh, no.
They could have them lead their navy instead. So who's this joker? How did they climb up to be Admiral of the 10th Navy? Their marshal is pathetic, they're cowardly, uncaring, blunt, and humble. This is not what you need of your Grand Admiral.
No, that's a guy you put as a janitor.
No,
Tops.
this is the guy that you, like to banish him, but unfortunately he's in charge of too much. I could hold a
Oh,
triumph
well,
for
we
him.
have Kaiser Yuan saying typical Carthaginian traits.
Oh, wow.
And we have Gorion saying, I think Stacy needs to take care of her own country first.
Oh,
Ooh, that revolt.
Well, what do we have here?
Anuradhapura.
Those people are revolting, it seems.
Yes, with an...
Yeah, here's the revolt, and what's the story here? Tell us more about this.
I mean,
as it
Gorion
develops.
just noticed it, so I'm just gonna send a quick message on the hotline to the Stace.
Well, they lost a fair chunk of their army, but I mean, they rely quite a lot on heavy infantry, light cavalry, and war elephants, and that seems to be working out quite well for them. I think they'll be able to put down the revolt, especially since they have the help of Shola. But Moria is counterattacking quite impressively here. I never imagined they would have pulled it back to this extent. But in they go, and actually kind of out they go in places. But the occupations are here, and whilst the Stace is facing their own problems and their own occupations are being taken away from
It's
them.
not looking super good for
Yeah,
it.
it
No.
is not looking super good.
Such a shame. And Egypt is not looking great.
It's looked better.
I mean, there's the Roman plague
at
spreading
any
there.
other time ever, it has looked better. But yeah, the thing is, these occupations on these pretty heavily populated areas.
I'm done on coffee.
Probably you need some coffee there.
No,
I understand exactly what you're saying there,
course.
Rod. Don't worry, you take the front. I'll do the laborious task
You
of
are
getting you.
A absolutely fantastic game director.
And I'm not kidding. If someone out there runs some kind of thermos company or whatever,
Send
please
them over.
Send it. I finish my cup pretty much by the time we start
Yeah,
these.
pretty
streams.
much the same for me.
And
I'm
you
so
could
sad.
say, why don't you get another cup or a bigger cup? And we're
That-
ignoring
that's-
the core of the problem here.
Exactly.
We need thermoses.
All right, I'll try to entertain chat for a few minutes.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, Black Ninja, for believing in me. Anyway, so what do we see here? We are currently witnessing the Roman-Egyptian war. Kaiser Johan is now advancing unopposed, sieging pretty much everything. If you guys want to move to another war, just say so. Oh, and look at all these slaves that are just being brought back to the motherland. He is doing a splendid job right there. Shame, though, that... You see, Egypt has a lot of cash right now. They could cash in some mercs in order to defend their country. And there we go. The war is over? What? How could you... Oh, yes. We actually have D-notes saying, make me an offer, this is getting boring. So this explains the end of the war. Oh, well, look at these nice borders. Ungodly. Awful.
Oh, ooh.
Yes,
This is
exactly.
savage, though, right? What is this even meant to be? Granted, they adhere to province borders here, but
See,
you know,
I'm glad we're on the same page. We
goodbye,
wanna see some more.
Western Delta, but
Oh.
hello Central, and I just.
All right, we have the Kaiser saying it was already a 100% war score.
Well, I'm not too surprised, but still, the Roman breadbasket flows. I wonder,
And we
did
have a message from Sir Rogers on the line saying that he is not sure whether or not to attack Britannia and generally the Iberian Peninsula. Marco Mania got attacked, so I had to step in to help. How dare you do that to your dear Bjorn
I
B?
know that's a bit rough. You could have really brought the legendary fight to Iberia.
See, between that and attacking Bjorn B, like seriously, Bjorn, he's been
This is
minding
why.
his own
This is why I
business.
was pushing the whole. Britannia should attack Iberia. You're like, no, shouldn't do
Yes,
that.
but-
And instead, what we
No,
get
no.
is.
I was
this.
advocating for peace in our time, just for a few minutes.
No,
Jake.
no one needs peace in our time.
Aw.
Speaking of things that don't need peace, who will stand and who will fall in this Eastern conflict? We put the question to chat, and I'm not sure if Nurgle was actually keen on me bringing it up that early, but we are bringing it up that early. Here we go. So, Gorion is the true victor
No,
coming out on top there.
It's a tie. It's a tie with Stacy, 36%.
I don't believe in ties. I see
Respectively.
what's at the top of the list there. It says Gorion will be the true victor. Or,
Stacy takes the lead by 2%.
Well, by 2%. Jings malings. This is a problem with democracy. You don't get what you want. I would. Oh, well, there we go. I
there
was
we
about
go.
to say, is Moria going to actually nabble
that-
anything away here? But no.
I'm not sure Stacy managed to fix what she wanted to fix. Perhaps she was a bit cocky right there. Thinking she could take on Moria with a civil war.
Yeah, well, Civil War is what they're eating right now. Who's going to win? Will it be Samprati Vijaya? Or, oh my, this cheeky individual, Vatuka Vijaya.
Good news.
So a bit of a rift in the Vijaya family.
No Pega LED. The Flogrot achievement will come later on with the patch because.
Can't believe this is something people are actively wanting for the game.
A few of them. I mean, 1,000 retweets. I mean.
So you got the 1,000?
Oh yeah. We hit that last weekend.
Something profoundly wrong with everyone involved in that, but.
Boy.
Well, whatever makes them happy, right?
Yep. There we go.
I think somebody in the chat said Macedon war with Egypt, but no, it's Macedon war with Savasia. It's quite like Macedon to double down on Rome's discarded bits of food, but that's pretty much what's happening here. As they had right here, they are now going deeper into barbarian lands and nibble up what Rome has just cast aside like an old chicken bone. But, well, that's what Macedon's going for. Probably going to gobble up all 3 of the provinces here and leave Savasia as a single 9-pop city here. Businobatia. Shouldn't even try. And this guy's just done. Right, he's just like,
he's tired.
What's there even? He's too proud to admit it, but he knows it's bad. And I mean, visible worry. I'm sorry, my child. I brought you into this world, and all I can do is apologize. Okay.
I mean, the child seems pretty happy, so that's good.
So what is Rome going to be making of this? For once, they're not at war. But I do feel like their troops are gravitating towards the Britannian border. I mean, I'm not one to see the patterns here, but I feel like that's where they might be going. They want Britannia off the mainland, perhaps?
I think so. Oh, look at the ships. Look at the Roman ships.
I mean, they're just on tour, right? They could be going anywhere.
Sure.
Anywhere.
Sure.
They don't even have a dock here to go to. What are they
Somewhere
up to?
pink. And on the land called Britannia.
I think you're just imagining things. They might be going over to Marcomania, which is still a great name. Just fantastic name. So what is it with them being absolutely unwilling to go to Stockholm? I mean, I understand, but I still would have thought they'd be going for it. It's Britannia.
Is BRB coming back on top?
Here's the thing. Britannia, I think, might be a bit distracted with this. Perhaps too distracted to notice the noose tightening around his neck as the Roman 10th Navy.
Yeah, and he's at war with...
Position. There we go.
There we go.
The Roman Britannic War has arrived. Rome being the one to strike with the hot irons here. Britannia have a navy, but it's not Rome's navy.
Look at the number of heavy infantry.
Look at the number of everything, right?
This is insane.
Look at that light infantry. Almost 500,000 of them alone. I don't think this is going to go too well for Britannia.
Good luck, Sir Rogers.
They are out here. I'm back, just seeing what Johan is doing. Well, he's decided war with Britannia has to continue. And war with... Wait, yeah, looking at the wrong countries there. I thought...
and Bletonesia is back to attack Britannia.
Yeah.
Look at that.
What could it mean? Right, so Bletonesia and Celticia have both joined in a war of their own accord. So what'll it be? Will Britannia separate peace war and focus on crushing the Iberians, which, I think would be a solid move on their part. We're divided on the matter, but I think we know I'm right.
No.
Okay, fair enough. But it's chat saying F for Britannia. They don't think they've got what it takes. And to be fair, back when Rome was smaller and Britannia larger, Britannia couldn't come out on top.
Yep.
So I don't think this will go too well for them.
No. And we have Dino telling us that he cleaned up the disgusting borders the Greeks left him with.
Who was saying that?
Dino.
Ah, right. Cleaning up disgusting borders. Which one? Oh, right. Probably this one here.
Yes. Look at that. Those borders
what
from Macedon.
What the hell is this, is what I want to know.
Corridor of Death, maybe.
It's where dreams go to die, this.
And you can see that Ario is currently mustering troops up north.
So what's the meaning here? Is he going for Kalburg or going for Rome?
I think he's going to go for Kalburg.
But why would he pick on poor Macromania? They've been doing pretty well for themselves. Still a migratory tribe, although I don't think there's a lot of migratory.
Still at war with BRB, by the way.
Yeah, maybe that... Oh, hey, check this out, though. He's got the eastern side of the Friendship Road back under his control.
Good on
Granted,
him.
he burnt a whole load of his manpower doing so, and they are being sent back as we speak. But
Ooh, and
there
we
we
have
go.
a message from Kaiser Johan. The Swedes have. Hold on, show me the
The
message.
Swedes have maybe
Have
it's just
required our help against the Germanic barbarians.
Germanic barbar. What?
Oh no.
Well,
No.
now what's what,
Come on, Kaiser. We will only make light claims since we are very generous.
light claims since he's generous? Oh my! Let's check out from Rome's point of view. The First Roman Macromaniac War. I feel for Macromania here, right? They fought well, but now Rome has decided to come in and take their. Well, how was it put? Light claims.
Light claims.
Is this
indeed.
like that Lion King? Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Maybe?
Because in that case, well, Hilmerstein saying it's a race to Berlin 0.5.
Aww.
So, well, no, I think that Macedon's the winner there.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Kaiser Johan, to be fair, has other stuff on his plate right now, which is, Britannia.
Yeah, taking over Britannian mainland Europe without bloodshed. Has it been without bloodshed? Yeah, I mean, Britannia has nothing to gain by throwing units into the meat grinder. I think he's been building up a few boats here and there, but it's not enough.
No, clearly not.
Nay, enough. How about Macromania? Have they got anything to throw at the situation here? Yeah, they've got quite a few units, but they've been chewing on that northern attrition, which is probably not working out too well for them.
Oh, they're not in a war anymore.
And
Björn B, why did you end it in your
no.
provinces? Why you do that?
Maybe he didn't have a choice, right?
Could be.
Part of Denmark. He kept the friendship road, okay?
Yeah, he did.
The friendship between Proto-Danes and Proto-Swedes remains true blue.
And again, it would be really, really nice if Kaiser just decided to conquer all that land and just,
Oland here is just wasteland. Completely impassable and inhospitable to the Swedes. Just like all the other Finnish lands. Because it's very Finnish, and the Swedes don't like being reminded that they don't own Åland. What do we have here? Macedon want 3 whole ones. 3 and 3. These are the modest claims that we were told about. But, Macromania's got nothing to... Oh, right.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean, Rome has gobbled all of this during the time. And, there we go. But hey!
Oh, the border
Macedon
gore,
has
the
made
pain.
it to the sea. And it's pretty painful, honestly. Oh, man. Why does this side have to be red? I don't know.
This is utterly disgusting.
WTF Macedon, says Lord Note. And then we have lost the case. Ew, border go.
Macedon.
Massive Don. Longadon. Coast to Macedon.
Absolutely barbaric.
Longdon.
This is...
Macedon via Carpathia.
Oh.
Dacia must fix this. We haven't heard a lot from Dacia this session.
True.
Normally Daniel's the one to go out on his parade,
No, but what the
holding
heck?
triumphs
Seriously,
to
what the
himself,
heck,
but
though?
I truly want to know what the heck, because this is grim.
This is the stuff of nightmare.
This is like playing Monopoly alone. It is just nasty stuff. And what? Well, on the plus side, there's now 2 Karlbergs on the map, but I'm not sure to what extent that's a big boon. Also, Britannia are eating a bit of an invasion here from Saltician mercenaries.
Why did Kaiser Johan back out from that war? Exactly.
Uh,
Because he actually annexed a lot of terrain already.
That would be
That's why.
a big part of it, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there.
The Britannian name is getting thinner by the sessions.
Yeah, the pushing them back into the sea
Yeah.
here, which can't be good.
Oh,
for
again, 100% peace offer again from Britannia, says Kaiser Johan.
Macedon doesn't want to win. They want to gain Brandenburger. So technically, they have won. It was a good run, Rome, but Macedon wins. Mächte me.
I have very little army left and
Yeah.
very little manpower.
And a good chunk of the bread
And
basket's
then
been
John
nibbled
comes
into.
along and takes a massive chunk out of my
If you look at
I haven't
Rome,
scrolled over that for a
if
while.
you look at Rome, my people are starving. We need the bread.
I've traded with you since the first session. Everything you've asked for from me, I've given you. And then you just
The
come take my
enabler.
land.
The enabler comes clean.
I want to have a chat with Ariel.
Oh,
Fancy seeing you here.
don't you enjoy?
What the hell?
Yeah.
What is that?
You migrated.
It's fantastic. I mean, my king decided that he'd do one over on Alexander the Great and go the other direction.
Okay. I mean, fair enough. Sure.
So instead of going for spices in India, you're going for like
Fishes.
Are you just trying to
Pickled
separate? Are you trying to separate the world in two?
I mean, yeah, why not? We tried Syria.
Civilization,
It wasn't very fun. So
Well, look at the
Well,
civilization
I
level.
mean,
Johan, you should check your capital civilization value and then check the eastern.
Someone is starving. Meanwhile, I mean, if we look at here,
Yeah, but
99.
Rug, only 99, not 100. What are you playing at?
You can't get it. Oh,
Yeah, you can.
oh, you can?
You just have to not suck, man. I also say that I am allied to him right now. Might have been a poor decision. It's yeah, the capital.
There.
No, the other one. Yes.
There.
Yeah.
Wow! Wow!
That's the only thing we've got going for
In a
ourselves.
freaking desert.
Mind coming in and saying hi. What?
No, I'm gonna win that war. It's just a minor hiccup,
Minor setback.
minor
There's-
setback
there's
on the
more
road to
green than-
greatness. On my road to greatness. It's just tiny. That was me and Carlberg had a really, had like really like petty fighting going on.
Yep.
What happened was that I wanted to go down on whatever they would call the guys next to him.
Barstarnia or something.
Yeah, or Estonia or whatever. And I was about to invade them, and then he canceled my military access, and like, no, this is East Markomania. And I was like, well, then I need to attack you to get more
That's why your
cities.
troops were in exile.
Yes.
Yeah, so we tried to go to war with the evil.
It's not evil.
I had like 8 merc companies because I had nothing but money.
To be fair,
Okay, fair
I
enough.
was also funded from like the Middle East as well.
Were you?
I ain't said me. That's a dirty
You're not
I'm
the
out of
Middle
Hitler
East.
range.
I did get quite a bit of money. Not from you.
Yeah, I'm out of
Would you
Hitler range.
would you
This is
care to
lies.
name your funders?
I will not.
Hold on.
I mean, you don't get to give me that
Who
look.
is your bank?
No, no.
I'd like to know.
So, Rod, just before we played.
Hold on.
No, before we played,
Hold
Stacey
on.
sent a message to Zach along with Henrik asking Zach to invade me.
You are.
And
No, we
Zach,
just-
the faithful ally, told them to leave and die.
Also, it
Snakes.
wasn't just players. Also, every single AI country funded me as well. They were keep gifting me money.
The game
I
doesn't
don't
like
know.
you, Stacey.
I am not evil.
Who's the
obviously.
tech lead of this project?
Yeah, it's weird that the.
I did that as well, and then I attacked them. So.
And Sir Rogers, do you have any plan to visit Iberia soon?
That might be in the cards. I mean, as long as Rome's gonna play fair,
I
because there's no
mean-
more fighting Rome. As long as I get to fight with the Iberians, there might be some ships in the water. You never know. They might just be going to Mallorca for vacation. I think they're going
Which
for
is
some-
Rome.
Oh, no, not that one. No, not Mallorca. No.
Maybe the
Yes,
Canaries?
Yes, the Canaries. That's what I was thinking of. Yes, the Canaries. The Spanish stuff.
Yeah, but even if we white-pieced the first war, it was hugely beneficial to us anyway. If you check out Ebora, my capital.
You're Celtica.
Yeah, so to the left.
There we go.
There we go, yeah.
Yeah, check the number of slaves.
Nice.
Almost all of them are Britannic, or
Can you
used
check-
to be. I had to culture convert some of them because,
Because you know.
yeah.
Here. Celt, Iberian, Britannia.
Britannia. Yeah.
See, I hear it's very sunny down there.
Well, I mean,
So have-
Brits do like to go to
Yeah.
Spain.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you next week for perhaps not the last session, but the penultimate session, because we're closely
Maybe, yeah.
reaching it.
Yeah, we
Closely
should be
but
pretty
surely.
close now.
Yeah. All right, guys. See you next week.